the whole experience of Mauna Loa was for me very almost religious. You realize how tiny you are and how insignificant you are as a human being, and how Mother Nature has control of everything, really. And when I walked up there, I first of all met a couple by the name of Maurice and Katrina Kraft. Maurice and Katrina were volcanologists, husband and wife team, and they did it. I spent dinner with them and went out with them a couple times, and they did about a dozen volcanoes a year. And ultimately, in '91, I think it was, they died in a volcano in a pool of water. It was effectively sulfuric acid in Japan. But when I met them, they were. It just looked like we were in a park. There was no. Everybody was calm and nothing was going on. I admitted to Maurice that I shouldn't be there, and I asked him. I said, "What should I look out for?" And he knows his little French voice. He says, "Don't walk on anything that emits blue smoke." And I said, "Okay, that'd be fine. I'll agree to that." So what I did do. Lava flows are different than flowing water making a stream. What they do is they build up dikes. So my estimation of the size of the dikes was about 40 feet. And you would walk beside them, and what you'd do in order to shoot a picture, you get out to a point and you'd say, well, I want to walk over there and sit on that promontory point and look back. And the problem is there's nothing there to tell you how far away there is, so it's almost like you're walking in mud. So I have a 50-pound pack, I've got a gas mask, and I'm walking along. And the really kind of interesting thing was these dikes and little tiny oozes of red hot lava coming out of the sides of them. And then when you get to the high point, these flows, they told me the flows were a million cubic meters an hour. And so the more interesting part was the chunks of less of solidified rock, let's call it, swimming in a pool of oh yeah, by the other part of it is it's flowing faster than water. It said it was flowing at 40 miles an hour, so you weren't going to get away from this thing. So anyhow, these chunks would come down the flow and crash into the side of the edges as they turned the corners and so forth. It was an experience that you have to try to realize you're there. It isn't me. I don't get afraid of that. I want to do some more. They're an experience of a lifetime, actually. So when I go there, I I like to find out things about. You're sitting in hotel rooms, got nothing else to do, so you ask questions. More interesting thing, a little nuance to the whole thing. Mauna Loa went off in, I think it was 42 or 43 during the World War II, and the government decided not to tell the homeland about it because they're afraid of, just got done with Pearl Harbor and all that. And the lava flow came down and presented itself in front of Hilo, Hawaii. And the Navy decided that the way to solve this problem was to bomb the lava flow, divert the lava flow so that it would save Hilo. So in '84, they hauled out this prospectus. And so why didn't they use it? Well, the idea, the problem between 42 and '84 was that if they bombed the lava flow and took out Fred's house, in the process to save Pete's house, it would be an act of the federal government, not an act of God.